Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe, to the channel. This tank, the Chieftain Mk.6, that's already well covered on the YouTube World of Tanks Blitz channels, but it popped up in the store today. So I decided to make a little video showing you two lovely games sent in by subscribers. One of them having me in a small cameo role as well. And just talk a little bit about this tank, about the bundle, and about if you want to get it or not. We're looking at Team Trouble here, who is on Yamato Harbor, and he's got that Chieftain Mk.6 in the Royal Camouflage. And the tank will be available, or is available in the store for 20k gold, which gets you the tank a slot, the skin, this skin, the Royal Treatment, fully equipped, and well, one of those avatars which have to be there currently. It's not really needed, but they have to be there. You can see that Team Trouble is moving up on the flank. They have cleared the FV215B183 Death Star on the red team, one of them. And the Chieftain itself, it's one of those tanks that can fill a multitude of roles. It has a really good gun, shooting two sorts of armor-piercing rounds, armor-piercing discarding Sabot, APDS, and APDS, which has some extra pen. And it gives you good TPM. 2,781 on your regular ammo and 2,503 on your premium ammo. The biggest downside, I think, to having two types of APCR or APDS is the fact that you lose, quote-unquote, lose a bit of penetration. You get 260 on your main rounds and 310 on your secondary rounds, on your gold ammo. And some of the other tanks in tier 10, they have those heat rounds which have far better penetration values than this one. But then again, it's nothing to feel really bad about, but because the gun, it handles a charm. It's a sniper gun. It has such great muzzle velocity, and it doesn't lose a lot of penetration over distance. It has good aim time. It has brilliant dispersion, especially upon moving and upon rotating the hull. Gun depression 10 degrees, gun elevation 20 degrees. It's a really good, well-rounded tank. Traverse speed quite good as well on all sorts of terrain. And you do have those lovely little hash rounds, not the monumental penetration hash that the Death Star has, but then again, having 110 of penetration on your hash rounds, on your cheap ammo, there is just epic. You can shoot up the ass of other tanks very reliably and just keep pumping them. If you see a grill, normally if you would want to shoot a grill, just cheap HE would do, but having 110 of penetration, that's just glorious. Team Trouble, in the meantime, has cleared up this flank, and that's what you have to do if you are in Blitz, and if you can clear up a flank, you have to go in, you have to get the guns into action as quick as possible. This shot, don't know where it went. It was a shot on the move. I think it caught on that rubble, basically, and this is where Team Trouble probably could have fired a hash round into the back of the pattern, and that would have secured the kill. For him, he decided to ram, which is satisfying because he gets the kill. He is on 5 at the moment, just over 3k damage, not a lot, but 5 kills, so he's doing well. He's got some assistance damage on that FV in the beginning on the Death Star, and that first shot may seem as if he was trying to blind fire upon an unspotted enemy, but shooting those crates made sure that there was a direct line of sight to the FV from the back, that the tank destroyers behind him were able to shoot him. And that's just, it's good gameplay. It also made sure that there was no tank in there that was able to shoot or penetrate him, and he gets tracked here thanks to the T-54E1. But he can now finish off with a round straight through the side. There we go. He's on fire, the T-54E1. And Team Trouble gets a, really nice first class medal for this one. Top Gun, Pulse medal as well. You can see that it's good in terms of XP. Gets 1582 spotting assist, and especially on that FV, as you can see. Just go into a spot, be aggressive, spot, get a line of sight for your tank destroyers and rack up the spotting assist. And here's that little cameo role I talked about. This is Rodrigo in the Chieftain Mk.6 Royal. And he's platooned with me in the IS4. This is a game from a stream where I did not perform admirably, but he did really well. And we're on Black Goldfield, as you can see. I decided to tell him in chat, I think I'm gonna go towards B, and he said something like, okay, I'm not going to go towards B, I'll go towards C then. And well, a tank like this, the Chieftain, it could be at home in that middle area on a Black Goldfield because it can go hold on, it has got the gun oppression, but you can see it also has the mobility to go to positions fairly quickly. It's not as quick into a straight line as, say, an IS-8 or maybe an IS-7, but it can bounce shots on that angled front plate. As long as you keep the lower plate hidden. That is not a really thick 85 mils of nominal armor. Effectively, you could get that up to, well, 150 max, as in it will be penetrated by basically every tank you will be facing at tiers 9 and 10. And the front plate, it is on paper only 127, but it's rounded everywhere, and the effective armor goes up to 520. On your turret it goes up to 400, 300 over there. There's a bit of thick armor rounded shapes on the gun mantlet. You have a commander's edge sticking out, which is the weak spot, but if you have it at full gun oppression, that is so extremely hard to hit. And you can see once you get the tank up to speed and the gun into the game, you can rack up the damage. Roddy has managed to bounce 1040 already. He's racked up 2437 damage. The Object 268 bounces on the mouse, and then Roddy uses that APDS premium ammo through the lower plate of this mouse, gets another shot in for a nice high roll of 450, and then the VK finishes off. 3235 damage dealt. If you get this tank into a good position, it is a damage machine. It's a main battle tank. It's classified as a heavy in WoT Blitz, but in real life it was a main battle tank. And there, not a great shot through the side of the Jagdpanzer E100 while some other tanks are trying to shoot me. And I was looking at the Jagdpanzer E100. I wanted him to try and shoot Rodders. I kept an eye out on what was happening on the minimap. And we are basically double teaming onto this Jagdpanzer E100. Then the E50M comes rolling in. He wants to get a hurt on me as well. There you go. And you can see that Rodders is still, he's trying to figure out if he can shoot this tank with hash. That's not, doesn't quite work, as you can see. But between the two of us, we managed to clear the E50M. And if you like a tank with a good gun, with good gun oppression, then you will love the Chieftain Mk.6. And yes, it's an expensive one, 20k of gold, that's expensive. But it's a tier 10 premium tank. Well, premium tank, it's a collector's tank. It's enriched. It doesn't make as much money as a regular premium tank. But it's still a good credit earner, because you can keep shooting the reds on and on and on. And yeah, it's a, well, what do you call it? A reliable damage dealer. Chieftain Mk.6 Royal, back in store in WoT Blitz. And as you can see, once you get the gun into action, nearly 6k damage. Well played there, Rodders. Thank you very much for carrying me and allowing me to use this replay on the channel. My name is martindogger. Please check out our French Week videos as well. And I'll see you all on tomorrow's video. Cheers, happy tanking.